So here's your non-spoiler guide to all the brilliant events. So we are on to our third brilliant event. Well, part 2 of the second one anyway. Now we have a pretty good idea of kind of how they all work. So instead of doing a video for every brilliant event, I'm going to do one, I'm going to cover them all, and then what we'll do is we'll do a special video for the spoiler people who just want to see all the tasks and all the details. And so that will follow on after this one. So stay tuned if you want spoilers afterwards. So the idea is, if you actually bookmark this video, you'll be able to refer to it every time there's a brilliant event. And then if there is an updated version, if they change the way brilliant events work, we'll put a card up there and it will take you to a newer video. So keep this video saved and just refer to it as and when you need to. So the basics of a brilliant event. If this is your first one, welcome. You will find that this is split into 2 sections. The first part is completing the brilliant registry. So this is a page dedicated to foundables that you can only get from the brilliant event. And when they're on the map, they have this icon. Other than gaining XP and the niceness of having a complete registry, there isn't too much added to your game other than a little bit of XP, but if you are a completionist, you definitely want to finish the registry. And the second part is basically completing tasks. This sounds very simple, but it has the best rewards. So, diving into the registry. There will always be 6 foundables for you to collect. 2 of these foundables will be in the wild. One will be relatively easy to collect. The second one, not so much. So Extimulo potions are handy. I don't think you need like the potent ones, but definitely strong or the normal Extimulo potions are very handy for these. So 2 in the wild, and 2 will be awarded to you simply for completing tasks. They will not be in the wild, not in fortresses, not in Portkeys. They only come from completing tasks. You'll then get another from a fortress, so you'll need to use brilliant runestones which belong to that particular event you're doing, and then you have a chance, not 100% guaranteed, of getting that foundable when you complete the fortress. Also, a fortress counts, it doesn't matter what chamber level you are doing, you still have a chance of getting that foundable. And your final registry entry will come from special 7-kilometer portmanteaus. Portmanteaus are a box, portkeys are in the portmanteau. So portmanteau, portkey portmanteau. You can only collect these portmanteaus during the event time. Now, the pain in the ass of portmanteaus is you can't tell which one's which. So you got to be a little bit careful with your slot space, but we'll move on to maintaining these tips a little bit later on. This is just going through the mechanics right now. So for the portkeys, the most annoying thing is trying to pick up the right blinking portkey. There's no way of telling the difference on the map. So I suggest you have a number of free slots available, just so you can actually collect some 2Ks by accident and then process those. Also try keeping some silver keys ready before you start the brilliant event. I know it's a bit late for this one probably because this video is releasing about 2 hours before the start time. But keep the silver keys for the actual tasks, because some of those tasks are things like, well, unlocking portmanteaus. Also, once you have all the fragments for your brilliant foundables, there's no real reason to continue collecting that foundable beyond that point, unless it appears in a task. So yeah, don't waste your energy on that. So basically move on to doing the task stuff, because that will require a fair amount of energy to do so. So once you get those foundables, stop doing that and keep moving on, and move on with the actual tasks themselves. Talking of tasks. The event is split into 4 sets of tasks. Each set is slightly harder to do than the previous set, as you probably expect, although none of them are particularly difficult. This is the only way to get those precious green books for your skills tree. Now, the distribution of these books is a little different from each event, but generally you'll get them at the end of completing a set of tasks, and generally one task randomly by itself will give you a couple of books. Now, these tasks generally consist of unlocking portkeys of any type, catching foundables of a specified type, not just the brilliant ones, performing great spellcasts, brewing and using potions, and defeating foes in fortresses. This is on top of collecting things for your brilliant registry. So, general tips is be prepared. Stock up on some decent extenuate potions. Also keep a stock of ingredients for the brewing tasks. Now, don't specify what potions you need to brew. So stock up on, I would say, basic extenuate potions, because they take just 2 hours to brew, and after the latest tweaks, the ingredients are all over the map. So the most popular ingredients and they're shortest to brew. So yes, stock up on those. Say enough for 8 potions would be a good number. Keep as many silver keys as you can. Obviously get them rewarded during a play. Do not spend them before the event. And also have a small stock of 2k Portkeys. I say small stock, like 3 of them, because you want to keep open slots to try and get the 7k Portkeys as well. So it's a little bit of a balancing trick, but a couple of 2k keys are very handy. This one's a little bit more difficult. Now try and time the unlocking of your 7k Portkeys, so the ones you are walking to complete your registry. See if it's possible to time that so they unlock during the same time as a task requires you to unlock a portmanteau. It's very hard to do. You're impossible really, but yeah, try and time that if you can. You may need to refer to a spoiler video to actually get an idea of when that will happen. Now, Portkeys from previous events, they can be used in this event. So don't unlock them between events. Wait until the next event and then start unlocking them. Now this has worked last time, and hopefully it's not, or wasn't just compensation for a glitchy bug thing. So yes, if I am wrong, it'll be in a pinned comment below, so check those out in case I am. Also, have a good number of dark detectors in case you need to find high threat foundables. Now they are very rare in my area because I'm in a suburban area. So yeah, a number of dark detectors is good. The more you put on a inn, so 3 dark detectors on the inn, will give you a higher chance of higher foundables or higher rarity foundables. So yes, get at least, well, try and get them in 3, so 3, 6 or 9. Now this final one kind of comes from the hub to note flagged locations around you. So you may need to collect a specific foundable, such as Magizoology. Now, if you wanted Magizoology, you go to a Magizoology flagged location. However, if you want something else and you're in a Magizoology flagged location, leave that location and go to a neutral area where the spawns are more even. Or if you know all the areas around you, go to one of those areas that has a flagged location for what you're hunting. One thing for sure, flagged locations are bad for brilliant foundables, but they should be everywhere anyway. Finally, don't spend your books until after the event. It's easy to work out what you want after that point. Now, remember that improving a skill on the skill tree yields better results than unlocking another skill of the same type further down. Okay, so if you can get like one of them to level 2, it's a lot better than starting a new one at level 1. So yeah, thanks to Wizards Unite Hub, it will also help me with that, and it will be helping me with the spoiler video coming after this one. So just as a reminder, I would suggest you save this video, like and subscribe would be nice as well, for future reference. I'm trying to go into a lot of detail in this channel, and I hope this helps you with the upcoming event. Let us know how you get on below and how it's going. If you want any tips as the event's going on, just leave a comment. I am usually around, very much UK time, and I can actually reply to you pretty quickly. And also, what do you think of brilliant events? And what do you struggle with, if anything, or do you find it all too easy? Let us know again in the comments below. Any corrections to what I'm saying will be in the pinned comment, as it does happen sometimes. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheZillman for the latest news as and when it happens. Hit the old likey, subscribe and hit the bell. And don't forget to brush up on your spells and get your ones ready, Wizards Unite.